Hello and welcome to the channel. This is going to be a benchmark test of the Voskhod razor blade in a Merkur 34C safety razor. It's also going to be a no-nonsense shave because sometimes you just have other things to do, so you don't really have time to have that luxurious shave that you really want. You don't have the time to do that every day. So anyway, I'm loading it into the 34C. This is a fresh blade. Checking the alignment, but with this razor, it's always perfect. So, since this is a benchmark test, I need something to compare this razor blade to. And my standard blade is a first or second use Astra Superior Platinum. And also, because this is a benchmark test, I only like to vary one thing at a time. So, I'm just going to use a very basic shaving foam, the Nivea anti-irritation gel from a can. It's fast, what can I say? It's also pretty cheap. It actually performs very well. I wouldn't want to use it every day though. So this is going to be a 1.5 pass shave. And it's designed to minimize the chance for getting irritation on my face and also to save time. Like I said, this is no nonsense shaving. I just need to get it done. Like if I'm running late in the morning or I just really got to get moving. I don't always want to shave this way, but it's nice to be able to do it when you need to. And I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that if like this is after a shower at night, but if it was in the morning and I needed to get ready for work, I need my shave to be fast usually because I'm not really a morning person. Like I consider 9:30 to be early, right? I don't really fully wake up until like 10:30. I'm pretty much running on autopilot until then. Like I hate mornings so much that when I was younger and I worked at a nuclear plant in Louisiana, and we would do refueling outages. I would always volunteer to be on night shift. Being on night shift for, like, at that time, the outages ran 30 to 40, 50 days. They're much shorter now, but back then, if you're on night shift for that long and you enjoy it, well, that was me. I loved it. Something about waking up in the afternoon, it just feels right to me. And early mornings, they're just so uncivilized. Like the only time I want to get up, like when the sun is going up, or even before that, is if I'm planning to go fishing. That's the only time it's acceptable. Anyway, feeling around, I don't feel anything that was missed, but you can't get everything on a first pass, so I'm going to hit a few areas, and it's usually about the same, right? Around the mouth, under the sideburns, and I kind of developed this, this shaving pattern, the different areas being done either with or across the grain, or some against the grain. It's based on basically on what works well for my face. So don't assume that you can just do the same thing I'm doing, because you really need to know how your hair grows on your face and what your skin can take. This works well for me. Your mileage may vary. So what I'm noticing about this blade, it feels an awful lot like a second use Astra Superior Platinum, right? It's got the same kind of smoothness, and it's also not as sharp as a fresh Astra. With this blade, even though it's very comfortable to shave with, it's just not slicing through my chin whiskers very easily. So I can't do a good continuous stroke. But there's something to be said for a very comfortable blade. And this is certainly a very comfortable blade. And I said it reminds me, well, it's pretty much, to me, it seems a lot like a second use Astra SP. And that's not a bad thing. With Astras, I generally prefer the second use anyway. I just wish this was a tad sharper. And this is my first time trying a Voskhod blade, so I really don't know what it'd be like on a second or third use. I hope it doesn't get much duller than this. It's also nice because the Voskhod is so mild and smooth that it lends you some confidence while you're shaving those difficult to maneuver areas, especially if you have any cuts or old wounds you're trying to avoid, like that thing I just pointed out. And as always, as I shave this area, getting close to my nose, I offer a benediction to the lords of shaving, hoping that they won't require a blood offering from me at this time. And this is where I realized that the camera's not moving around because I probably didn't set the gimbal up properly. It's really annoying to have this tool and then forget to use it. In rinsing my face here and feeling around, I'm satisfied. This shave is equivalent to what I would get from an Astra. And putting this alum on, I'm not feeling any tingling or anything. That certainly not stinging. It's perfect. So there's something to be said for this blade. It's I wasn't wasting any time really. I was able to just move the razor around as quickly as I wanted to, and no problems whatsoever. Feel no irritation. I never felt like I was on the verge of getting a nick. There's no weepers. There's nothing. It was a very uneventful shave. Went fine. That's a good thing. So I had just put on some witch hazel and aloe, and now I'm putting on an aftershave balm. I tend to use these two a lot. This balm's got a little bit of menthol, and it's got a nice cedar-like smell to it. Pretty faint. It doesn't last very long, but it does feel good. Now you get to see the end of the shave where I have to put everything away. Because I wanted to see how long this would take, Like, how long does it actually take me to do a full shave like this? Like, I'm not sure I've ever really timed this. I think I've always just assumed it's like 5 minutes, but it's clearly not. And I always take the blade out. I check it. I make sure it's completely rinsed. In this case, there's a little bit of shaving foam still on it. I lay it on a towel. I fold the towel over it, and I press down a bit just to dry it off. I put it back in the paper. So, what did I think about the blade overall? I think the Voskhod blade is basically just like an Astra SP on its second use. It's very smooth, and it's not super sharp. So, it's easy to use and easy to like. Now, this is embarrassing. I have no idea where I moved my used blade stash. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, please hit like, share the video maybe, and hit subscribe if you like. I would appreciate it. It really helps the channel. So, thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.